This way, Sami.
Ladies and gentlemen, as safety is our priority, please give your full attention to this message.
We're going to take you up top. We'll sail along the aqueduct. We're then going to go through a tunnel called the Roughcastle Tunnel. Passes directly underneath the Roman Antonine Wall. Everybody thinks about Hadrian's Wall, north of England, and they forget there was a Roman wall across the centre of Scotland, built in AD 142. So we're going to sail directly underneath it. It will run throughout the trip, tell you about the wheel, lots of local history, bits of canal, tons of steel and water. We're doing that on the equivalent of about 4 large modern electric kettles, that's all. Now how is that physically? So that's against just going down. We'll get a call in a second and we'll be good to go. Now if you look along the canal at the last arch,
okay. That might need a bit of explanation. Archimedes' principle says that when an object is placed in water, for example the boat you are sitting in now, it displaces its exact own weight in water. The amount of water that moves out of the way to make each gondola, that's the big tub of water we just travelled up in, holds 250 tonnes of water. When our boat sailed in, we pushed about 60 tonnes of water. That is the weight of the boat and its fuel, and the world's first sea-to-sea ship canal, joining the River Clyde and Glasgow in the west to the River Forth and the North Sea in the east. And the addition of the Union Canal, that's the one we're sailing on now, in canals still required the use of a lock system though. A few kilometres to the east of here, there was some diesel. Compared to days gone by, it means there's no horse waste left by the side of the canal towpath. You'll notice 2 more locks here. These take boats to the main level of the Union Canal, another 7 metres up, making the total height above our starting point 35 metres. This then runs as far as any and even freshwater sponges, plus the ducks and swans. It's been known for fish to of military bases built by the Romans to defend the area. These forts were linked by a wall, running right the way across the width of Scotland. For a lot of its distance, if you were thinking of getting one for yourself, do be aware that the price tag comes at a whopping £20 million. We're heading back into the gondola now, so that we can rotate back down to the lower level, 25 metres below. This is a great place to take in the view if the Scottish weather has been kind to us today. You should be able to make out the Kelpies, Grangemouth and the Cranes at the Firth of Forth, along with the Ochil Hills and various other ranges. Your skipper, perhaps we should leave the last word for the time being to the wheel's designer, Tony Kettle.
The Falkirk Wheel appears to lift its head and take stock of its Scottish surroundings. It stands up proud and bold, emerging from the land as the skeletal frame of a long-lost prehistoric animal. It sits on a spine that connects the east and west coast of Scotland and says, "Scotland is whole once more." The wheel reverberates with the strength and passion
next.
I got a question. Can you hire a boat to get to?
Yep, you could hire a boat, especially in the summer months. There's loads of them for hire. Yep. But by canal, gentlemen's asking if you could hire a boat and travel, say, to Edinburgh. The answer is yes, but you're going to take you about 10 hours. So normally we would suggest you did it over 2 days, you know. And you get about about 2 miles along the top canal. There's a rock tunnel, because originally the canal was due to go straight across the back of a large estate called Calendar Estate, and it was a walled estate at that time. And when the landowners saw the proposed little aqueduct on the
All the things that they had to look for. Oh, I can imagine. Especially like with the Union Canal between here and Edinburgh, there's a lot of little villages that have docking areas for the boats as well. No locks. Yeah.